Alright, you guys, I've been away from YouTube for quite a while. Come back here, I'm going to work on this project. Somebody left a message about building some type of a front end, kind of a scoop thing so it didn't get caught on stuff. So that's what I'm doing today. I've been out some tubing, and right now I have just cut out this on the CNC. It's my business logo, and that is going to be welded into the front of that. Reason why I haven't been on YouTube a whole lot right now is because I've been super busy with this new building. And it's kind of a mess right now. I'm just getting moved in. But let me show you. There's the old one. And I just had this building put in. 24 by 45. This building was purchased off eBay. Believe it or not. Came with the doors and assembly for absolutely incredibly priced. It was pretty cheap. But what I'm doing is I'm setting up right now. I've got two different little rooms I've built in the back here. All my metal working, grinding, everything's going to be done back in here. And then over in here is my air compressor. And I'm going to try to get into a little bit of powder coating for some of the jobs I do on the side. So yeah, anyway, back to this thing. We're going to be using this to drag some logs out of the wood for firewood. And so I've got to build a skid to go on the back that the logs can be pulled with and get this front bumper done here. So what I'm going to do is that piece that I just cut out on the CNC machine is going to just get wrapped around that right there. And that'll keep, that front end a little bit protected. So let me get this pulled off, and then we're going to see if this piece fits and go from there. Alright, so this is kind of what I got in mind, is just setting that down on there, and we're going to run some tack welds and then bend this up and around the contour up to here, and then that should be pretty good front skid plate on there. So let me get this this thing ground down and start doing some welding on it. Alright, so there it looks. I'm going to call it done. Just going to paint it right now. And that should be good. I'm going to do it orange. We're going to be hauling this wood out during hunting season. And I actually like the color orange. I did this the other day on my mower. I built this cage that goes around the back end. Because the mower, the guy that I got this from, he was running this into stuff and it was cracking the fiberglass here, so I like the orange. It looks good. So I'm going to throw some spray paint on this and see what it looks like. Okay, we're gonna call that done. Don't look too bad. We'll throw that on there. You might be wondering why I left these ends open right here. You can see I got some runs, but that ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna let them ends open because I use this for ice fishing. I'm gonna try to build some rod holders that go in there, cap them off when I'm not using them, and put some rod holders in there when I am. So let this dry, we'll bolt it on and see what we get. Okay, so we got her done. There's the front bumper slash push bar, whatever. Painted up in orange. Got it bolted on. We got 2 bolts in there, and then what, 5 bolts down in there that hold it through the frame. And I think that's gonna work. And then I got this built last night as well. Yeah, it's just some old rusty stuff I had laying around. But I think what we're gonna do is put a strap around here, around the logs, or the timbers, or whatever we're dragging out of the woods, and then use that to drag them. Welded on these little foot pads, so I can stand up on here and cruise it around, which I'll get a video of it cruising around here in just a second. But just real quick and crude, but it got it done. And this goes up, plugs into here, and that works. We got the stop button there for it now. Throttle all works. And I think I told you the other night, or earlier in the video, that we're going to leave these open, and I'm going to build some type of a mount that goes up to do a ice fishing pole holder. So when I take this out ice fishing, which I think it's going to be perfect for ice fishing, that'll be a good place to put rod holders. Anyway, let's cruise around and see how it does. See what happens. Now the wheels, this was off an old air compressor cart, so they're going to squeak like crazy, but it's still fun.